Hello, my name is Zinedine Bautista, and for my final project, I did a personalized database, specifically on a game called Mountain Blade Bannerlord 2, which was recently released, I believe, on April 1st. And within this game, there's a lot of information, a lot of numbers, and just overall, there's a lot of data that you have to pay attention to and manage because of the some of the game concepts in Mountain Blade Bannerlord 2. So I thought to myself, why not make a personalized database on this game? Because for me, I found it that it would be helpful as it would help me organize my thoughts, and it would become a lot more easier for me to manage uh, all the data within the all the data, information, and numbers uh, that the game has. Okay, so first thing first, I'm going to show the first objective, which is uh, t- to display 5 to 10 basic database queries written. So first off, the reason why this is saying unconnected is just because these were from. I just opened the SQL files within my file explorer and just opened them to through my SQL workbench. But if we look here, here you have you have five insert database queries for the character armor table. You have six for the character attributes table. You have one for the character finance table, one for the character horse, one for the character info. Uh, you have a bunch in the character skills, which I believe is the one that has the most. And then you have four insert database query statements for character weapon. Now on towards the second objective, which is to display two join queries created. So if I go through here and I just copy this and paste it here, this is all three join queries that I'm going to display are inner joins. So this is a inner join between the character info table and the party clan stats table. So if I were to execute this, you will see that it has successfully executed the inner join, as it is specifically what it specifically needs to do is display the information for the clan name. Now if I go into the second inner join statement, execute this. This is also successfully run, as this is a inner join for the character info table and the character finance table, and it has successfully executed as it has displayed the information for money amount, which was the reason for the inner join. And onwards to the third and final join query. So if I just paste this and I just execute it, this has also, as you can see, successfully ran, as this was also a inner join for character info and the party clan stats table, as seen from the first join query. As you can see here, this one has also successfully run, as it has displayed the information for battle ready troops, which is the reason for this inner join. Now, onward to the third objective, which is to describe the business rules and the relationships. Now, because this personalized database has a lot of tables and just a lot of data in it, I'm just gonna give like three um, relationship statements. As I previously mentioned, there's a lot of data, so there's a lot of stuff to unpack. But I'm just gonna give three relationships statements. So the first one is on. There's a column name called FK Clan, and if I remember correctly, it should be in the character info. And actually, the foreign keys are related to the inner joins. So if I were to select the character info, there's this one. Yes, the column name FK Clan name, and the relationship statement for that is for every character information row, there should be a kingdom allegiance name attached to it. And as you can see here, here's the clan name, and then towards the second business rule statement, which is for FK money amount. For every character character information row, there should be a character money amount attached to it, as you can see here. And then for the third and final relationship statement, which is for FK battle ready soldiers, as you can see here, the relationship statement for that is for every character information row, there should be a battle ready soldiers number attached to it. And that is for the third objective. I could go more into it, but if I were to do a business rule on all the columns in this personalized database, it would probably take me 2 hours. So on towards the next objective, which is to simply show the ER diagram, which I actually have it opened right here. Now, as you can see, if here is a here's the ER diagram, which I use through reverse engineering my database through MySQL Workbench. As you can see, there's the table. There's the 18 tables. If I remember correctly, there were 18 tables. Here are the 18 tables, all gathered up here. One for the Staria Kingdom fiefs, Staria Kingdom's assembled armies, inventory, prisoners, character attributes, my army composition, character armor, policies, and all that. And as you can see here, to the right side of this PNG file, this is kind of just to show the relationships between these three tables, as these are the ones that have foreign keys, which, as I mentioned before, are kind of shown through the inner joins. And that's about it. That's about it for the my final project showcase, which is on my personal database on the game Mount & Blade Bannerlord 2. And I am now open for the Q&A session.